Morning. Hello, what's going on? As you can see, change of scenery in my room because every single time I do my little monologue talking segments over there, it's dark as shit. Like it's basically backlight. Because the window's over here and I'm just sitting there, and so it's just getting the back of my head and it's just super dark. So I've decided to kind of switch it up and sit here instead. Everybody say hi to Arthur. Got him at the zoo. The gift shop. Really freaking cute. So today it's going to be a little unusual because typically I do a day in my life. And I thought since today, which is a Sunday, and tomorrow, which is a Monday, back to back, I'm doing a lot of fun stuff that is very, I guess, vloggable. I'm gonna do kind of a 2 days in my life, or days in my life, kind of just giving a snippet of what goes on, especially since there's a very unusual circumstance where I can do this. So tonight I have a My Chemical Romance concert I'm going to, and I'm super excited about that because at some point I think I kind of was rediscovering my love for rock, especially since I grew up off of European rock, like the Scorpions, the Eagles, but obviously I haven't really touched upon a lot more metal or more the 2000s generation that much. And so I've been into My Chemical Romance since high school, about maybe junior year of high school, and I started getting into them through then, and then after that they've stuck with me for the most part. Even after I transitioned from using streaming services to a physical music player, they still stick with me. I love their music. Fun fact, a lot of music that I study to is a lot of rock and a lot of metal, so it's it kind of works out, especially since My Chemical Romance is much more heavy to where I can study with it. It's going to be Welcome to the Black Parade, the album, an album I really like, but they do also have a lot of other albums that they're going to play as well. I think they might have some that are much more recent, and then I forget the name of the album, but I know one of the songs, I could be wrong, the Danger Days album. It's probably going to be up on here because I'm not gonna remember. I'm super excited to see that. This might be their last Welcome to the Black Parade one, so I'm gonna make the most of it. Either way, I'm gonna make the most of it because it's my 5th concert ever in my life. Yesterday I was doing a lot of work and stuff. I've been on Photoshop for a few hours just making a bunch of signages, and I've come to realize that my graphic designing skills are absolutely terrible, but I still like doing them, just not well. I still have yet to do my interview edits. I mean, as you can tell by the way I move my jaw, which you've probably seen in a few vlogs, which I'm trying not to do. I don't know if it's a motor tick or an anxiety tick, but I kind of tend to move my jaw or blink really weirdly a lot, especially during times of stress and anxiety. So sorry if that looks insane. It's just half of the time I can't help it because of how anxious and stressed I am most of the time. But yeah, I have to finish those interviews. I haven't been able to start them because I've just been stressed and whatnot since the semester is starting up soon. So things are starting to wrap up fast, even though this week technically is our last week with them, but I have to get stuff done, and then I have to meet with them in person, so it's gonna be a bit of a crunch, I would say. Other than that, some good things is I finally got through, I finally got to book 12 in the Odyssey. Obviously, my reading speed is a little slower than usual, than I usually have, because oftentimes when I get to read a book, I start speed running through it. But I think this time since I've kind of dropped using social media primarily, I mean, sometimes I'll have Instagram on my laptop just to kind of see events for clubs and whatnot. Oftentimes around this time, especially a lot of the theater clubs like to do audition posts and stuff like that, and since I'm in a theater club, I'm an e-board member of a theater club, Instagram is a primary source for advertising what is going on campus. So unfortunately I can't really entirely go of Instagram, but I have it kind of just on my laptop. I do have it on my phone, but I don't I do use an app blocker, but I kind of don't have the incentive to really have to pick it up and open it unless if I'm posting something that's occasionally. But for the most part, I usually just check on my laptop or check on my computer, and then kind of just skim for maybe about 30 seconds of whatever, see what's going on. anything new, any events and all that stuff that goes on, because that's the only way people really share their stuff. And then I just close out of it and then kind of doom scroll through YouTube, which is another addiction that I gotta somehow stop. But I guess enjoying watching long form content, especially a lot of commentary content, and like kind of like
seeing different sides, or being like, but also kind of being educated at the same time about like these topics that I don't really like know about, especially a lot of stuff that are through TikTok that obviously since I'm not on TikTok anymore, I kind of just like look through and see different parts of TikTok and kind of understanding like
the different aspects of it within like societal cultures. So it's like or within social culture. So that's what I've been doing for the past few days. It's been a little boring, but it's like, honestly, I don't mind it because I feel much more, not like, I feel kind of more in control and kind of like at ease, and I don't feel like as anxious as much, because every single time I've kind of hit anxiety, I've kind of just like immediately go on my phone and start scrolling, searching up what's going on, like why is this happening to me on like TikTok, embarrassingly enough. So yeah. While I have a lot of time left before the concert, I'm gonna continue working on the poster signages that I'm supposed to make, because they're due Monday. They're due tomorrow. So I want to get this done as soon as possible, even though there's a lot going on. And then if there's still time left, I will try to get some interview editing done. But for now, I want to get these signages done because the deadline is pretty tight. I got this assigned like maybe 2-3 days ago, so I kind of want to get this done as soon as possible, especially since the program that I'm doing these signages for starts literally somewhere, I think on Wednesday, like somewhere in the middle of this week. So I kind of want to get that done today. My mom just came home from shopping and she just got me some hangers. So if you remember from my decluttering video, you saw that my hangers were mostly like the plastic hangers that you would see at the retail stores that like are meant to like be thrown away. We do reuse them. It's just like over time it breaks really easily and it gets stuck on other stuff. So I asked my mom like a while ago, oh yeah, I need some new hangers to place in there because I have a few of like wooden hangers I got from IKEA a while back, and so I kind of just want to like replace them all and then just so it looks nicer, partially. But yeah, I'm gonna go and replace the hangers or at least replace most of the hangers in my closet. so here's what it looks like. Obviously not all, like, there are some that are still like the plastic ones, but most of, like, a lot of the front parts are velvet, and whatever pieces that can easily fall off, like a lot of small pieces like boleros and stuff like that, they're like on the velvet ones. Obviously parts in the back here have like this little flimsy plastic hangers, but as of right now it looks much better, and I can definitely say it's definitely saving more space, because I'm gonna tell you right now, these hangers, I've used these hangers for most of my closet, which obviously it still takes up about half right up there, but these are kind of just big, bulky, and they get caught on everything, and it's like such a pain in the ass when you're putting them away because you get stuck on everything. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with the result of this. It definitely looks like I'm saving much more space in the t-shirt tops section. Hopefully soon I get some more for the dress, but right now it's not a main priority. It was just my mom was able to go shopping and get me some, so yeah. Not even a whole entire day in, and my bed is a mess again. So typically I would just put them in my brother's closet, because his closet, I think it's the same size as mine, but he has more closet space, so he has like 2 closets technically, and we usually store them in there because he has so much space. But also there's too many hangers. So now I'm thinking, should we throw this out? Should we? So imagine I changed my bolero because guess who made a hole in the red shirt just about a few minutes ago? I need to stop like looking at like balls of like lint or like threads and then ripping them off, because I just made a hole in it, and so I'm like, I can't wear this, and so I switched out to this one. It's very flowy, very nice. I haven't worn this in a fat minute. Last time I wore this was probably maybe a year or 2 ago. Something like that. But yeah, this is the finished look. Okay, but I haven't put on my shoes. I'm thinking of putting on some heels. There's these like red, like these like burgundy maroon heels with bows on them, and I haven't worn them in a fat minute. I've only worn them once. But I saw them at Burlington one time and I was like, this is really cute. So I might as well wear it. I was gonna take public transportation to a concert. That's gonna take too long. So it's looking like I'm getting driven there. I didn't opt for those heels because it kind of looked like shit with this outfit at least. So this is like the full outfit. It's kind of fire. We've got the little Mary Janes with some white socks. This skirt I got from TJ Maxx one time on the clock. Don't ask why I was buying clothes on the clock. Don't worry about it. This bolero, this shirt, this necklace I got off of this necklace. So now we're here. I got a frozen lemonade and some water. He said, son, when you grow up, will you be the same? Hello. Got out of like the concert about 30 minutes ago, but because they've closed off a bunch of roads. Ooh, look at my bangs. Now I have to find a weird ass way to navigate through because my mom's picking me up and she can't get in because of the blockades. So I'm currently walking through like a park or something and hoping I can get through because there's construction happening everywhere and I'm a little worried. So your girl's gonna try to get through this and we'll see what happens. This is me after the concert. It was hard to go find the car. Genuinely was fighting for my life out there. Like, I mean, it's like, it's not as bad as like MetLife, but like, it's still pretty bad. So my voice is absolutely fucking shot, and you're gonna watch me do my skincare before I go to sleep. I have a few things to do before I have to go to sleep, which already is gonna fuck up my sleep schedule because it's almost 1 a.m. I got home at around 12, like literally midnight. I got home, but it was such a pain in the ass to get home. Obviously, it's not as crazy as MetLife. MetLife, when I went to the BTS concert at MetLife, let's just say I had to basically almost cross the highway just to get to the car. I wish I was joking, but I'm really not. This one's not as bad. It's just a bit sus to get through areas. Well, first off, I did kind of leave a little early because I knew it was going to be absolutely chaotic. It didn't matter because I got lost and I didn't know where to go. As you can tell, I don't go to Queens that often, so I don't navigate around Queens like that. It was insane. It was genuinely insane. I was going around different areas. I had to basically walk through some shady ass construction area to even get to my mom's car. Unfortunately, my buddies that I went to the concert with took the train home and it was already packed by then. The concert was freaking awesome. Unfortunately, as embarrassing as it sounds, I was kind of eating those lyrics. I was kind of eating those words. Like, obviously, I knew a lot of the songs there by melody because I'm really good at recognizing it by tune rather than by lyricism. So it's easy to tell what song it is. There were a few songs in there, like during the second set, that I was not entirely familiar with, or I haven't listened to it in a fat minute because it's been a while. I have to wake up early tomorrow, so it's not looking too great, and I have to go and do that. Good morning. I woke up at like 5 in the morning because my mom woke me up. We had to leave out the house. Right now it's like, what, 6:30? I brought a tote bag full of just whatever I need on the ride because it's going to be, I would say, about 2-3 hours since it's all the way in Pennsylvania. Never been to the park ever in my life, so I'm super excited to see what Hershey Park is all about. I've heard people rave all about it and I still haven't been there, so. It is cold in here. It is raining outside, and we walked in and it's just like air conditioner straight blasting. Like, it's so cold. And the lines to the restroom are also kind of insane too, because except I didn't go to the restroom, so I wouldn't know, but my brother would know as to why it's bad. But yeah, it's super cold, like really cold.
pain and agony, huh?
We just finished our little park fun. I did maybe 2 or 3 or 4 fright amusement ones, and then I did like 2 water ones, and then I did like 2 chill ones. But it kind of sucked because it was like 90% of it was because there was a thunderstorm that was happening back to back, and majority of the rides shut down, and then it was a mess. But now we're gonna go and hopefully get to the chocolate tour. If not to the chocolate tour, we're gonna go to the gift shop. Dude. Yeah, a lot of it is West Africa, which we just exited out the gift shop and we bought candy, 5 of them for $25. Isn't that crazy? But now we're gonna go eat dinner at a wing place that is like a little less than 10 minutes away, and I'm super hungry, so we're gonna do that. Also, the tour was freaking awesome, and I got a free Hershey's piece after the tour. It was freaking awesome.